And now we have a very exciting day at GMC because we have author Linda Murphy in studio with us this morning talking about this children's book that you've written. And this is the first children's book that you've written, but I love that it comes from a place of all the expertise that an educator has, because you mentioned before that you were an educator. So is that kind of part of the wisdom that goes into this book?
For sure, for sure. When I retired from teaching, I wanted to put out messages that were important. You know, children are so impressionable. That's the best time to learn lessons that stay with us for life. Yeah, so I have plans to write other books in the future, but this one was important to me because Olli's Cave of Treasures is about letting go of stuff to make room for what really matters. And I think that's a lesson that we all need to learn, but I would love children to learn that sooner rather than later.
Yeah, I wish I would have learned that sooner rather than later, especially before my brain went and got developed. Everything was done. It's a hard lesson to learn later on. But what I love about the message of this book is I cannot think of many children's books that talk about this same exact type of concept.
That's right. We don't really teach this lesson, and we all know, we can feel it, we are constantly encouraged to want more, and this book pushes back on that and hopefully puts out the message that the things that are most important are not stuff. And again, that lesson, if we can learn it earlier in life, will save us a lot of anxiety and financial pressure, right?
Yeah, and I will say I was able to read it on commercial breaks, and there's a part in there that Olli realizes he likes the stuff that he's accumulated, but he likes that he used to have enough room to spin in his house. And I think that kind of sets everything. It's the imagery of that that kids can definitely resonate with.
Totally, totally. So just, you know, again, be intentional. It's not really about not buying more, but I used to succumb to infomercials all the time. And I had to start thinking, do I really need this? And will I use it? Because we often buy so much stuff we don't use. Yeah, so I think it's an important message. And I decided to launch it on Earth Day because we live by the ocean. I love the ocean. And there is proven research that shows that consumerism negatively affects our environment, especially the ocean. Yeah, and I wanted to raise that awareness.
Well, we appreciate it so much, and we have less than 30 seconds. I just wanted to allow you to let people know where they can find a way to buy the book.
Thank you. So the book will be available on Earth Day, April 22nd, on Amazon and lindamurphybooks.com, where I also have free resources for educators and parents.
All right. We appreciate you being here so much,
Thank
and
you so
we'll
much.
have all that information for you on WPDE.com.